my background is in law and in psychology. When I came first to this province to become a lawyer, like many students, I found that there were many other graduates at the same time. There were 750 graduates the same year. So the field was of law in general, had way too many people, and same as many other students, needed to think of other ways of being able to use my skills, my training, my education in a way. And the work that I had been doing was focusing on disability and human rights. And I volunteered around adult guardianship issues that were developing within my province, and that led me to be connected with our gerontology center, and to become part of the work there. At that point in time, the issue of abuse and neglect of older adults was just starting to come onto the scene, and the center was looking for our director was looking for a person who had a multidisciplinary approach and could look at the issues from many different kinds of angles. One of the very first things that I was asked to do was when I came to the center was to look at where there might be some gaps in information. And this was a long time ago. This is like 1992. And at that point in time, everything was a gap. So it was a big field. One of the areas that was of interest to me was financial abuse. So that's one of the key areas, which led to an exploratory study around financial abuse by talking with 200 seniors in person across the province about the way that they made decisions within their families over the course of their lifetime, and how those kinds of things had changed. So when we come to financial abuse, you can't really say, "Hi, have you been financially abused today?" But so instead, the questions we talked about were in terms of the ways that they had made the financial decisions. So and the ways that those relationships changed over time. That study is probably a really remarkable way, a wonderful introduction for any student, because when you get to talk with 200 seniors from across the province, it will dismiss any possible stereotype that you might have about aging. You get to see people who are very hale, very hearty, and you get to see people who are also in a terminal part of their lives, and everything in between. People who from many different occupations and experiences. So it was a very good experience.